strong opponent. This is what they do to break you. Narcissists always crave power. They will often put you in a position where you're unable to defend yourself. Their goal is to render you helpless and completely reliant on them. It is their goal to instill in you the notion that after they're gone, you will never be good enough for anybody or anything. Obviously, they aren't going to be there to clean up the messes they've made, because that's not what they do. The only thing a narcissist can do to you is psychological and emotional harm. You will be manipulated, and in order to deceive you, they will concoct fantastical tales and fabricate your own world. In today's video, I will discuss 3 ways narcissists attempt to discredit us. Because narcissists enter our lives with the express intention of taking everything from us, and because they are willing to ruin everything in their path, they exploit the power of love and light to tame and control their victims. They are perpetually searching for food. They will utilize all means required to obtain wealth, power, and influence. In order to gain our trust, they depict themselves as heroes or victims before gradually turning against us. Their primary purpose is to keep us in a state of dread and subservience. They will stop at nothing to force our submission. Even among their closest friends, narcissists strive to be at the top of the social hierarchy. Therefore, narcissists strive to be perceived or valued in a way that distinguishes them from other individuals, whether in the context of a family, business, or social group. In a group, they determine who has the most influence and then make it a point to interact with and get to know those individuals. While in a relationship with you, they may attempt to imitate your most admirable qualities and appear to share your ideals. In reality, the narcissist is never interested in playing on an equal playing field with you. Their major objective would be to steal or usurp the authority, position, identity, or influence of the targeted individual. As previously said, narcissists prey on both the powerful and the weak. This refers to individuals who have never been in a relationship with a narcissist, in contrast to those of us who have. In other words, no one is immune to the narcissist's stare. Once they have gotten entry, their objective remains the same. They will devise strategies to bring you down. They will take the initiative against you and do everything possible to eliminate you. This may occur in any sequence or even simultaneously, but one thing is certain: it will occur. The narcissist will attempt to obtain as much power as possible through these actions. One of the first things a narcissist will search for when they attack you is your connections. A self-centered narcissist will interfere with every friendship and family interaction. They will create a case against everyone close to you and discredit them in order to show themselves as trustworthy. An attempt to separate you from others will be made by sowing distrust among those who, in their view, is too close to you. The narcissist hopes that you will abandon them or that they will abandon themselves. When a narcissist takes advantage of you, you cannot seek assistance from anybody else because they want exclusive access to you. Your sense of self-worth is the second target of the narcissist's attack. They would become far more judgmental and critical of everything you did. It is always surprising how quickly a narcissist can switch from boosting your confidence to tearing you down after doing the reverse, because they are capable of doing so and incredibly effective. Therefore, when they abruptly change their conduct and do the opposite, you may conclude that their criticisms and devaluations must also be legitimate. Not only will they critique your words, but also your behavior and physical look. This ultimately causes you to question your reality. To throw doubt on your sanity and ability, they will cause you to believe falsehoods. They will stare at you in an insulting or rude manner. If given a chance, they will have little issue becoming angry or annoyed with you. Instead of uplifting you, they will try everything they can to undermine you. They will not pay attention to what you have to say. Over time, they will gradually cause you to question your worth, beauty, and intelligence. As a last option, the narcissist will target your mental health. From the start, they have criticized you for depreciating yourself, destroying relationships, causing others to treat you differently, and gaslighting. This has been their main concern. These activities are emotionally and physically taxing. In addition, The narcissist creates a toxic and uncomfortable environment between the two of you. This is due to the fact that narcissists can be pleasant one day and angry, gloomy, and silent the next. They may cease communicating with you, neglect you, or even ghost you. Overnight, they turn from being an angel to a devil, seemingly without rhyme or reason. When attempting to avoid offending the narcissist and avoiding conflict with them, it can be emotionally and physically draining. Narcissists are oblivious to the consequences of their behavior on others. However, they also intentionally subject us to a great deal of mental pressure. Stress can affect one's capacity for clear reasoning. There are physical effects of stress on the body. Stress can weaken your reasoning and decision-making skills, making you more susceptible to being deceived. All of this, however, is part of the narcissist's plan to weaken and control you. This is a struggle for your psyche. The narcissist is interested in your opinion. They're aware that if they can break you psychologically, they will have permanent control over you. Notably, none of this is feasible unless you have the narcissist's trust. This is precisely why they exerted so much effort to win us over in the first place. This is why they devote so much time and effort to persuading us that they're the answer to our prayers, or that they're trustworthy, honest, and nice individuals in the real world as well. They utilize a false picture to lure us because, once they have captivated us, they intend to destroy us. The narcissist needs your attention desperately. They want to know your emotions. Consequently, I will never recommend that you provide them with a concession. No matter how much you offer the narcissist, they will never be content. They're incapable of appreciating the sacrifices made in their honor. Because they care only about themselves, they will continue to disseminate stories and false information about you. If you come into contact with someone with a toxic personality type, you should maintain a safe distance. It is preferable that they know nothing about you. This person should not be introduced to anyone essential in your life, including close friends and family members. We must exert greater effort to safeguard our health and those around us. I genuinely hope you found this information helpful. I appreciate you watching and, more importantly, listening to my message. In the comment box below, please feel free to share your opinions and experiences. Thank you. When you exposed the narcissist and discovered what they really thought of themselves. Today, we'll be getting to the bottom of what exactly is inside the narcissist's minds. In the hope of understanding more about how to deal with narcissists, let's begin. Narcissists are envious people who appear to be always proud of themselves. However, they attempt to conceal this envious trait of them behind a facade of modesty and competitiveness. They're obsessed with reaching their objectives. They're hard workers, or how they appear to be. They're fascinated with monetary success. They delight in obtaining stuff that will improve their appearance and impress others. In addition to being envious, the narcissist also desires to be envied by others. They want you to respect and admire who they are as an individual. They don't want you to be more successful or have more than they do, nor do they want you to have more than they do. They do not even want to be on an equal level with you. All the narcissist needs to know is that someone in their social circle or group is more successful than they are, and they'd feel envious and hostile toward that individual. Even when it appears that the narcissist has everything, and even when it appears that they have more than everyone else, they are never content. Just how bloody far is this sense of dissatisfaction? This is just what I intended to discuss today, so let's begin. However, before we proceed, I'd like to say hello and thank you for watching this video. Please enable the notification bell and subscribe to this channel if you wish to join our family and receive a notification whenever a new video is posted. Let's begin. Now, we'll examine one of the ailments of the narcissist that they carry throughout their entire lives: discontentment. Discontentment is the state of being dissatisfied with one's surroundings or life circumstances. Because they're focused on themselves, narcissists can't find satisfaction in any aspect of life. Overall, their home life and relationships are fraught with discontent. This includes both spiritual connections and romantic partnerships. Even if a narcissist has wonderful children and a loving and loyal partner, this is not sufficient for them. They will cheat on their partner, ignore their children, and abuse everyone else in their household. The narcissist delights in discovering flaws where none exist, and will make problems explaining their decisions to temporarily or permanently separate from their families. They would disrespect and manipulate others, participate in gossip, and create drama for their own amusement. The pleasure of a narcissist is not based on the quality of the relationships they maintain. They are unsatisfied when things are going well for others and crave drama and uncertainty. Eventually, narcissists lose interest in all of their relationships because they do not value anyone, take others for granted, and constantly seek out new sources of supply. They are dissatisfied with their jobs and other areas of their professional lives. Because, in addition to growing disinterested in their relationships, they often lose interest in their accomplishments. Therefore, shortly after obtaining what is allegedly the perfect job, the narcissist will become unhappy and resentful of their circumstances. It doesn't take long before they begin to observe more ways to obtain more of what they don't have. The narcissist has never had the experience of being appropriately valued. They may have the most degrees conceivable and the best job with the best benefits, yet they are always seeking more. They would continue to feel as though they're missing out on something and should be receiving either a larger sum of money or a greater quantity of benefits. Because of this, narcissists are infamous for constantly switching jobs and professions. There is a chance that they will be dismissed for attempting to scam or otherwise exploit the company. If they believe they can get away with it, they'll utilize unethical methods to steal jobs or wages from the company. The only way for the narcissist to remain in a position for an extended period of time is to skillfully exploit the company. However, even in this scenario, they will still feel bored and crave more. To say the least, narcissists are never content with themselves. In addition, they try to imitate and steal the personality qualities and other aspects of other people's lives because of envy. There's not a single part of the narcissist's projected image that is genuine because everything about them is buried deep inside. They're among the most disingenuous individuals you will ever encounter. They lack any feelings of affection for themselves. They're not content with who they are. They loathe themselves, leading them to despise everyone and everything around them. They put on fake smiles and have a great deal of material to hide the fact that they're unhappy with other people and with life in general. As a result of their unhappiness, they are gloomy, melancholy, and irritable anytime they're alone. In conclusion, narcissists are incapable of comprehending that success, financial security, and excellent interpersonal relationships do not inevitably lead to happiness. A person who is greedy, envious, and self-centered can never find inner peace or happiness in life. Consequently, narcissists are never satisfied with anything or anyone, including themselves. The narcissist's discontent penetrates into every facet of their existence. It is our responsibility to maintain a safe distance from them, to prevent them from blaming us for their misfortune and bringing their negativity into our life. I suppose that concludes everything for today. I hope you find this information helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to post them in the comment section below. For future updates, consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell icon below the video. Thank you for your attention.